So it looks like the murder suspect has been caught. Which murder suspect am I talking about? I'm talking about Brian Dowling, who murdered, stabbed to death Ryan Carson, who was a liberal activist in New York City. Now, I'm not going to play the video, and this is the video that I'm talking about that actually shows surveillance footage of the murder. If you guys want to go watch it, you can watch it. It's all over YouTube. Of course, it doesn't show the actual stabbing. It shows a little bit of tussle between the two, but it doesn't show the actual stabbing. And of course, it's blurred out. Very sad, but thank God that they did find the murderer. Of course, the headlines here show that it's or says that it's a teen suspect, but Brian was actually an adult, 18 years old. Not too sure why they pronounce him as 18. So this is all sad. And to give you a little backstory of what happened, so Ryan and his girlfriend were out in a neighborhood, a very bad neighborhood in New York City, at 4 o'clock in the morning. Now, I know that being out at those witch hours is dangerous, and that's why they call them the witch hours, because nothing good ever happens during those hours after 12, after midnight. And to be in a neighborhood, of course, that is a crime, a bad neighborhood. Let's just put it that way. It's a bad neighborhood, and you're out there and you stick out like a sore thumb. Now, all of this can be wrapped up in one learning experience, or one topic. Why did this happen? And the first thing that came into my mind was anger. And this is talking about the suspect. Anger did this. First of all, you're out at night, bad neighborhood, bad things happen. And my prayers and my thoughts go out to Carson's family, girlfriend, mom and dad, siblings, if you had any. But I like to go to the Bible and see what the Bible says about anger. Ephesians 4:26 says, "Don't sin by letting anger control you. Don't let the sun go down while you are still angry." Okay, so what happened here? Brian, which is the murderer, I'm sure he probably has some anger issues. If you watch the video, you'll see that before even the altercation between him and Ryan, he was trying to kick over some mopeds down the street, yelling, cussing. You could tell that he was angry, raged. And then, of course, after that, he came back and had the altercation with Ryan and his girlfriend. But he had anger issues. Maybe he had a fight with his girlfriend, wife. Had a fight with somebody. He was angry. That's why the Bible says, don't let anger control you. Now, it's an emotion. I know you're gonna say, hey, it's an emotion, and you're right. Anger is an emotion. There's times that we do get angry, but we have to control that emotion. Once that anger controls you, the devil wins. But if you let that anger, which is a demon, it's a spirit, it's a demonic spirit, believe it or not. If you let that control you, when the sun goes down, what happens at night? The devil loves the night. The devil loves when the sun goes down. If you let that anger continue to control you when the sun goes down at night, just like this gentleman did, what happens? You murder. You kill. And that's what happened here. If you have anger issues, I suggest get some help. We've all been there. I've been there. Been angry. Maybe you got in a fight with your wife, girlfriend. It makes you think some really crazy things. You feel hopeless. You feel like your life is over. But that's when we need to turn to Jesus. We got to learn how to forgive. Forgiving is the first step of healing. Don't let anger control you. Don't let anger continue to control you when the sun goes down. Pray. If you got anger issues, like I said, get some help. Call on Jesus. Tell him to take that away. I'm sure there's a lot more that we can learn just from this scenario, from this incident. And it's unfortunate that a life was taken this way. But I hope that we could learn from this. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next video. Peace.